out here on a Saturday for one of the trips for my domestic agribusiness tours class. We've been doing this for several semesters now. It's a unique opportunity for our students in agribusiness to get out and see a lot of things from farms like we're out today to we do food processing companies, you name it.
Today we've got to see a lot of different types of, fields and how, they run them and things like that. So it's been really interesting.
Part of what we're trying to do is sort of show that big picture of agriculture and agribusiness broadly speaking, all the way from farms and basic production clear through to food processing and retailing foods. We try to cover, the basics, the wheat and cattle and other major cropping, but we've got horticultural crops, we've got forestry, we've got lots of natural resource issues. We visit the tall grass prairie, all kinds of things. We're going to visit a pecan farm later this fall. And so again, I try to make this a very broad-based course to sort of run the gamut. And in the process of doing that, we meet producers, we meet industry officials, we meet government agency representatives. So the students begin to not only understand those roles and those functions, but also begin to develop a network of connections. And that's part of what we're trying to do here. We're standing right now on the Chisholm Trail, and so we're able to talk to our students about that history that goes back 150 years of the cattle drives through this region to what it is today in terms of modern farming that takes place in this area.
Hearing more about it is kind of cool to know the difference of how things have, evolved, how you had to have cowboys on horses pushing these cows across, the country, and now it's just load them up in trucks and take them, So that's been something that's kind of interesting, is to see that.
Most of the parcels of land that we're looking at today have been in my family since the late 1800s. This is where it all begins. I mean, so many times we may see some grain in a jar, which we showed them, but that's a long way down the road. Today we were able to look at a newly discovered infestation of insects in one of our crops, and you can say these are the battles, these are the reasons we need the new technologies and the new chemicals that are available to battle some of these things. So by having them out there or out here, I guess we're able to show them, this is really where the food begins, whether it's food for humans or it's food that will go into livestock that will then be consumed by humans. This is the beginning of it all.
It's definitely been kind of eye-opening for me to see the different parts of Oklahoma since I've been here my whole life, and I haven't seen a lot of these different types of things.